Oh, what's going on? How's everybody doing this beautiful Saturday afternoon? Y'all know the business. It's your boy, Big Dog Barking. And I was debating today whether to do a live or not. You know what I'm saying? I said I was gonna pivot. I said I was going in a whole nother direction. I was gonna try to, stop from cursing so much and try to be more professional. And it's hard. It's hard for somebody like me that always been unfiltered with my mouthpiece. I'd always been able to say what I wanted to say and been so unapologetic for saying the things I have said. You know what I'm saying? My style ain't for everybody. Sometimes it's hard to swallow. Sometimes I'm gonna say some things that you might not agree with. I understand the game. Trust me, I do. But I'm gonna be on some new things, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to pivot a little bit and try something new, you know what I'm saying? Try to expand my horizons on these YouTube streets. But as y'all can see by the title of today's topic, we're gonna talk about hip hop influence on investments and relationships. But before I go any further, as you enter the building, please hit that like button. Likes are free. You know what I'm saying? If you like what you're hearing, please share it. Tell somebody to talk about me. You know what I'm saying? And if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I'm still on the goal for 1,200. I did reach 1,000 yesterday, and I'm still appreciative of that. But the grind don't stop. So I do want to reach a goal of. I got a goal of 1,200. I'm trying to get by April now. You know what I'm saying? So please hit that subscribe button. So I'm sitting here, had to take one to the head before I got up here just to get my mind right. Cause like I said, I was debating whether or not to do this. But it was no time like the present. If I wait, I might not do it. So I went on and said I'm gonna do it. But I'm sitting here thinking about, hip hop and where is it in our culture right now. And, to each his own. I still rock my native land. I still rock Glorilla and Moneybag. Couple more Memphis artists, you know what I'm saying? Long Live Dolph, Key Glock, you know what I'm saying? I still mess with God. I still listen to A-Bob and MJG and 3 6 Mafia. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Memphis guy. So shout out to all my Memphis artists, both past and present. You know what I'm saying? But I was just sitting here thinking about hip hop and what has it done to my life. What has hip hop done to my life? And I know we hear a lot of Gen X and millennial and Gen Z conversation when it comes down to music and who the GOAT and who the best rappers and the best lyricists and all that, and this, that, and the third, man, to each his own. Depending on who you talking to, you can have somebody say Pac, and you'll have somebody say Jay-Z, you'll have somebody say Lil Wayne, you have somebody say J. Cole or Drake. So depending on what time frame you in, man, your GOAT is your GOAT. Just like we had these arguments about who the best between LeBron and Jordan, bro. Your GOAT is your GOAT. You know what I'm saying? But just thinking about what hip hop has done for me in my life. I remember being a young cat, going, elementary school and making straight A's and staying out of trouble and all that. I was listening to maybe Run DMC, Fat Boys, Cool Mo D, Keith Curtis Blow, LL, you know what I'm saying? I was listening to it and it was nice, you know what I'm saying? Beats was banging back then in the 80s. They was alright, you know what I'm saying? Something to Bob too. Something to Bob too. But it wasn't what really turned me out. See, I got turned out by NWA and Too Loud Crew and Too Short. I wasn't supposed to hear that. See, listening to Houdini and Run DMC on TV and the Fat Boys, that was cool. You know what I'm saying? That was tolerable. I ain't had no problem with that. What's going on? I ain't had no problem listening to Run DMC and all them. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was past. It was good hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It was something that wasn't too threatening to the masses. So I could listen to that without a problem. But when I got hold of Too Loud Crew, when I first heard Me So Horny, when I first heard Straight Outta Compton, when I heard Freaky Tales, that's who turned me out. That hip hop right there, that turned me out. That turned me out. So here I am as a young dude in middle school, and I'm sitting up here reciting Me So Horny. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here singing all these songs I ain't supposed to be singing in fifth, sixth grade. And just me reciting the lyrics over and over and over again, it started forming me in some type of way. To about time 94 came around, by the time I was 15, I was already on some whatever. I was on some real rough, and I was rough. I was rough. I was a big nigga that was rough. And I liked looking at girls, and I ain't care what I said, even though I wasn't just in my full form. I was learning to be rough. I was learning what I liked as far as females, and I was learning how to talk to them. It didn't come out right. It didn't come out perfect, but it was molding me to something that was already flowing in my blood. It was already in my DNA. All it did was bringing it out slowly but surely. But it was, you know what I'm saying? It was just a process. So when 94 came and I'm hearing Juicy for the first time, when I'm hearing Juicy for the first time, when I'm hearing Big Papa, when I'm hearing One More Chance, you know what I'm saying? Looking at Notorious Big and he's black and ugly, it gave me some type of feeling about myself. It's like I was a chubby fat dude. But Biggie was talking that type of talk that I wanted to talk. I was rough around the edges. It wasn't like I wasn't dealing with girls. I was rough around the edges. I had lost my virginity, but I was still rough around the edges. My conversation wasn't all the way there, even though I was learning how to talk. My conversation wasn't there. But just listening to Biggie and Biggie being confident in his black and his dark skin and his eyeball and his weight and all that, and he still was talking that cash. You know what I'm saying? He's still like, I could go do this, I can do that. Yeah, I can run up in your spot. Yeah, I sold dope. Woo, woo, woo. The whole nine. We know this. We know the script. We know what Big was talking about. But just how he was presenting it to me with his flow, I liked his flow. He gave me some type of motivation as a big dude. Man, you can talk that. You can talk that. You ain't got. You can talk that if you want to. Ain't nobody stopping you. You can have that conversation however you want to conversate. If I'm doing it, you could do it. It gave me a little bit more momentum. So following Biggie, here comes Jay-Z. When I first heard Can't Knock the Hustle, when I first heard ain't no ain't no ninja like the one I got. I'm trying to be, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to clean up my mouth a little bit. But going from Biggie as a big dude talking cash money and giving me the confidence to talk more cash money, just let the words come out. You know what I'm saying? Then here comes Jay-Z. Like I said, Can't Knock the Hustle. Ain't no ninja, coming of age, regrets, the evils. Reasonable Doubt was something totally different from me. And I'm like one of the few dudes in the South. And it was surprised that my dad's side of the family were big Jay-Z fans when I started finding that out. So I'm just one of the few cats in the South that's literally bumping Jay-Z and Biggie. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was some Tupac and you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna sit there and hold and say I wasn't listening to Pac, but Biggie had. I was more relatable to Biggie and Jay Z than I was to Pac. Add in the Memphis music I would listen to. Add in 3 6 Mafia. Add in 8 Ball MJG. Add in Tila. If you ain't heard about Tila, go do your research. You know what I'm saying? With a Lord Infamous or a Gangster Black or a Player Fly, Tommy Wright the third. You know what I'm saying? I was sprinkling in this Memphis rap, but it was something about Biggie and Jay Z that I was captivated by, I was drawn to. So around 97, I'm listening to Master P, the whole No Limit, Cash Money, Ludacris coming around, and Nelly, Eminem. I'm listening to all this every day. I'm still listening to Jay-Z. I'm buying the Jay-Z album every time it come out. Every Tuesday, I'm at Target buying the next No Limit joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm buying my music. I'm listening. If it's some hard 3 6 Mafia, I got it. You feel? I'm doing my thing when it comes to music. And then when 50 Cent hit the scene, when I first heard How to Rob, I was like, bro got beef with the whole industry. I don't know what he on right now, but every time they ain't hardly played that much in Memphis, but when you caught hold to it, it was like, man, bro got issues, bro. Bro got beef with the whole industry, but it was catchy. I was like, I was bobbing every time I heard it. But then when that Wankster first came out, that first time I heard Wankster and in the club, I was like 50 Cent. I was like, all right, okay, little 50. I'm banging this joint. Then when Get Rich or Die Trying hit the streets, it was over with. It was over with. It was over with. Which leads to this question right here. Through everything I just said about what hip hop influenced me in my life, was it art imitating life or life imitating art? It's like what I heard from NWA, was that life imitating art or was it art imitating life? Which one was it? When I heard Too Short, when I heard Too Loud Crew, when I listened to 3 6 Mafia and 8 Ball MJG, are they really what they say they are? Or are they portraying the image? Is Jay-Z really that dude? Or is this just an image he created? Is 50 Cent as legit as he say he is, or is it an image he created? I would like to say that's who these individuals are. I would like to say that they are who they are. I mean, everybody ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying? They got flaws and all that right there. But Jay-Z and a 50 Cent, a Dr. Dre, are they what they say they are? As far as the persona they put on albums, are they who they say they are? Or is there something that they want y'all to listen to? So by me being a content creator on YouTube now, call myself a content creator. I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I be comparing what I learned through hip hop and who I would listen to and who molded me. And I compare it to what I hear and what I see on YouTube. And I always sit back, I say, YouTube ain't nothing but the industry. the industry, the music industry. And there are all these content creators. They going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, trying to get likes, trying to get subscriptions, trying to get views. And I mean comparing it to hip hop, I'm like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So by me using my logic, it's like this is what influenced me growing up. This is what I gravitated to growing up. It helped mold what was already pumping inside me come out. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, is your favorite content creators really telling you who they really are? Or are they telling you what you want to hear? Is these guys and is these men and women really who they say they are? Or are they images for you to follow? Which one is it? See, me myself, I don't want to be the image for you to follow. That's not my cup of tea. Just to be something for you to gravitate to get something out of. No, that's not why I say the things I say. That's not why I do the things I do. I try to be as authentic as possible. I try to give you me in every aspect. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem telling you things about me in order to really get that bond with you. I ain't got a problem exposing myself to the world in order to get a bond with you. I don't have I like don't nothing I do or say really like it is what it is. Ask a question, I answer it. I have not a problem being so transparent with y'all. But you got individuals that literally would sell you anything because they know you're bad. You got individuals that will literally sell you anything because they know you're bad. They know your heart and your head sometimes don't agree with each other. And that's why they able to portray certain images because your heart feeling one thing and all they doing is pulling on your heartstrings. All they doing is catering to the need, the desire to be right, to be somebody else's fault but yours. And they know that. That's how they're able to capitalize off you. That's how they're able to get inside your heart. Cause they know you is missing something and they gonna give it to you. And they don't care if it works or not. You're gonna follow. Just like whatever generation used to follow certain rappers, certain Spanish rappers. I just so happened to be following NWA and Two Live Crew and Too Short. So the truth of the matter is, some of your favorite content creators, they are not who they say they are, and yet you listen to them because you feel some type of way. Me, on the other hand, the content I create is gonna make you think because the way I think, the way I look at things is all one. When I tell people I combine business and personal is the same thing, it's the same thing. It's relationships, it's investments. Like just because if you're successful in business, then why you're not successful in your personal life? And vice versa. If you're successful as a person, why you're not successful growing a business? It's the same thing. So I try to talk to men and women up here. I want you to think. I don't want you to just react. I want you to think. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say something to make you hurry up and buy. I don't need you to hurry up and buy. I want you to think, do it make sense for you to buy it? Do it make sense for you to listen to it? Does it make sense? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just listen to certain people and buy certain things from certain people because of feelings. They made them feel good. Me, on the other hand, I want you to think. Does this product serve you anything? Is this product worth the money? Is what this man or woman saying really gonna help you in your life? Or is just something to here to make you feel good? So you can deny accountability. So it's never your fault. It's always somebody else's fault. So if this what y'all do. If that's what y'all do, that's fine. That's cool. To each his own. You need somebody in your life to make you feel good. That's why y'all follow certain preachers and pastors. That's why y'all follow certain rappers and singers and athletes and actors and actresses. That's why y'all follow several public figures, because they can tell you something that's gonna make you feel good, but they ain't telling you shit to make you think. They're not giving you what they're not gonna tell you to buy because it makes sense for you. They're gonna tell you to buy because it makes you feel good. I mean, and all it takes is a little success for people to start gravitating to you. That's all I need. All you have is a nice beat. Cause Dre created a West Coast sound. Now, if you get a Dre beat, you already know it's gonna move. It's gonna move. Or Jay-Z and his wordplay, his flow. Cause we all know if he's not the GOAT, he's one of the GOATs. Or even with a 50 Cent, with his story of how he got shot 9 times and was able to put out a Get Rich or Die Trying. His whole ability to market a whole gangster, a whole thug. And they use their influence, they use their leverage, because a Dre beat, a Jay-Z flow, 50 Cent name attached to a project, it moves. And it been moving for a long time. It ain't like these individuals haven't been moving. And they leverage their influence, they leverage their beats and their wordplay and their marketing skills. They leverage it to become the moguls you see today. How many people you know got beats by Dre? How many people had Dre? How many people had beats before the Apple deal? I think I did. Dre had beats by Dre, making paper off of it. Apple gave that man a whole bag for headphones. All because his name was attached to the headphones. Not to mention, he went and found Eminem. And we all know what Marshall Mathers did as far as rap. And Marshall Mathers went and found a 50 Cent. What's up, Raj? Eminem went and found 50 Cent. 50 Cent one of the biggest names ever. He's a genius. He know how to entertain the people. We didn't watch Power. We didn't watch BMF. We don't watch Get Rich or Die Trying. We don't seen 50 Cent become a whole nother monster. We done seen 50 Cent become a whole nother monster with the entertainment. We see Dre capitalize off his ear for sound, ear for quality. Damn near everything Jay-Z do make money. Damn near everything Jay-Z do make money. He's a billionaire. I think Dre a billionaire if I'm not mistaken. 50 Cent ain't broke. 50 Cent stay got something. You feel what I'm saying? Individuals can leverage their name. They can attach their name to something and move. Snoop Dogg made so much money off endorsements. Lil Baby got an ads commercial. I remember when Jeezy had the Boost commercial. Ludacris doing State Farm commercials. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne be on Undisputed. I mean, what Baby had looks. We ain't even talking about Nelly putting that vocal in Apple Bottom. State Property, 8732, Rockaware. And the thing about it is that none of them products that I just named being created if they didn't shake hands with other companies. I remember when Jay-Z was rocking Iceberg a lot. He wanted an Iceberg deal. Iceberg told him no. Jay-Z stopped wearing Iceberg. Iceberg stopped moving when Jay-Z stopped putting it on. You still have folk want to keep Mickey Mouse alive, you know what I'm saying, on the Iceberg. But once Jigga stopped wearing it, guess what? It stopped selling. You were getting in the thrift stores, the clearance racks. What, City Trend? I'm just saying. Red Monkeys, they be in City Trend there. Nietzsche, Boss. You can get Boss. Like, really, like, but Rockaware, once he stopped wearing Iceberg and created Rockaware, look what happened. He took his influence that was helping one clothing brand make money, and he took it from him and created Rockaware to where he was getting money. They fell off. I can't remember can't remember the name of the champagne that Jay-Z was endorsing. Stopped endorsing it. Ace of Spades, Douce, Armadale, the 40/40 Club. It's like Jay-Z went from putting his name, attaching it to other people, to like, I could create my own things and make money. I remember when he made the X dots, I had to give me a pair. Had to give me a pair. You feel what I'm saying? Hip hop has turned rappers into icons, moguls. Just by the influence, the dominance of the culture. Some of the biggest names had turned something into nothing. I mean, nothing into something. Just a dream, just a track, a pencil and a paper. They literally turned nothing into something. They started attaching their name to any and everything they can to build up their portfolios. And you see it every day. You got more and more young cats getting into the game. They're looking more past the 16 bars. They looking to invest in other things, and there's so many different things to invest in. But at its core, hip hop is really creating something out of nothing. But it's a new hustle now. It's a new hustle. Cause everybody doing that. Everybody got their own brands. Everybody trying to come up with their own liquor and clothes and shoes and fragrances and everything. Everybody got their own brand. And they make their own little money. They get their little cuts. They take care of their business. But the new hustle is investments. Investments. Cause while you a brand, icon, a mogul, whatever the case you want, a boss, whatever the case you want to be, are you taking money to invest, or are you just happy to make a profit? Because the best of the best know how to extend their portfolio in different ways. Are you just a business and you ain't doing no investment? Have Jay-Z taught you anything, or you just was like, show me what you got? Has 50 Cent showed you anything, or you just mesmerized by his story? The the real hustle is in other avenues now. Anybody can make a brand. Anybody can make a t-shirt. Anybody can make anything now. It ain't that hard. Just a little work ethic, a little determination, a couple of dollars here and you can make anything you want to make. We live in an entrepreneurial state, the United States of America. You can do what you want to do and make a dollar for it. But the new hustle is, and I don't know how y'all gonna take this, but crypto. Because at the heart of crypto is the heart of the hustle. I'm gonna make nothing. I'm gonna make something out of nothing. Low risk, high reward. That's what we do every day on YouTube. We get a Gmail and we start a channel and hopefully to push out content that people want to listen to. It is gonna take off or it ain't gonna take off. It is gonna remain nothing or it's gonna become something. You gotta pump it though. You gotta put the time and energy into your channel and pump it and create it into something that's everybody gonna listen to on a day-to-day basis, or whenever you go live, whenever you drop a short, or whenever you do a video. You gonna have to pump it. You're gonna have to get other people to like it. You're gonna have to get other people to share it, to subscribe to it. You're gonna have to do it. It's mandatory. And just like, what is it? Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, if not the best crypto, and they kind of trying to find ways for people to use crypto. I do my research on Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I do my due diligence on crypto. I got some dollars stashed away in crypto. I ain't gonna hold you. I got a couple of dollars stashed in crypto. It don't cost me that much, but at the end of the day, if it do anything like I think it's gonna do, then it is what it is. Worst case scenario, I just lose a couple of dollars that I wasn't gonna spend no way. But crypto's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Crypto is a big thing. I invest in it. That's just my personal opinion. It ain't gonna hurt you. A couple of dollars here and there that you're gonna blow anyway on some Doritos or a piece of candy or whatever the case may be, just gonna stash it away. Stash it away. Having a savings account don't make no sense. It's just what gathering does. It ain't gathering no real interest. You might as well invest it into something. Don't be foolish. Do your research. You know what I'm saying? Don't blow it all. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, but just, invest in a little crypto. Invest in real estate because growing up in hip hop, some of these guys like stores, trap houses, trap houses ain't nothing but real estate. Trap houses ain't nothing but real estate, right or wrong. If I got a good trap house and it's booming, that's prime real estate. I'm making money at that house. That's prime real estate right there. And the only way I'm gonna stop making money is if the product stop pushing or somebody come and shut it down. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. Trap houses are real estate. Commercial property is real estate, ain't it? Rental properties, like all that is real estate, right? You trying to make a dollar off that real estate, right? Same as a trap house. Same as a trap house. You got to get a building, and whatever you gonna swing out that building is your product. Trap house. As long as you can keep the lights on and all the bills paid at your trap house, guess what? You gonna make your money. You gonna have competitors that might be within 10, 25 miles of you, 50 miles of you. You ain't gonna be the only trap house open. You ain't gonna be the only person pushing their clothes or their shoes, or whatever the case may be. You ain't gonna be the only person that got a auto shop. You ain't gonna be the only one. It's gonna be competition. There's gonna be competition. But real estate is trap houses. If we just go be honest. You want the best location, 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 location. Don't that make sense? And what else? Investors. Like you think these artists and get all this money gathered up not to give it back to their communities, not to make scholarships for students, for whatever case may be, not to hand out dinners at Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's like Nino Brown. It's like what you mad because he's doing his thing, or you mad? What you mad about? Like, is you mad because he a scum lord? He scum. You mad about that? Be mad about that. But them hungry folks ain't mad. The ones that can't eat for Thanksgiving, the ones that can't eat for Christmas, the ones that looking for a plate. They not mad when they get a whole turkey to them. They not mad. They look at that man like a hero. That he's helping out people in the community. You think these rappers went through all what they went through in their childhood? They get a good break, turn nothing into something. That something gets them a lot of leverage, a lot of influence, and they use the influence to get more money. Then the money they get, they use that money to create their own products. And then they sell their products to the people. Try to keep it in the house, try to keep black money circulating. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep it in house, but you know how that go. If I'm making some money and somebody want to buy it from me, then they gonna buy it from me. So when anybody tell you that they can't be bought, you just ain't got the right product. That's why you can't be bought. That's the main reason you can't be bought, because the product ain't right. If the product were right, you'll have folks knocking down your door trying to get it from you. And then they take That and create their own businesses, and the money they make off of businesses, they invested in the stock market and crypto and becoming venture capitalists, buying real estate to open up houses and new stores where people can get jobs and restaurants and all that right there. I mean, really, do y'all really want to look at hip hop, these rappers, these guys, these Pookies and Ray Ray that y'all call, these nothing, these pieces of, I'm trying not to curse, but y'all really gonna look at these guys that came from nothing and created something? And you really gonna say they the worst of the worst because they had enough creativity to come up with products, to come up with ways to say stuff and sell what they saying and capitalize off of it? You really mad at them? Because the truth of the matter is, you content creators do the same thing. You content creators do the same thing. You came from a certain background and you want to talk about it, whether it's real or fake. You want to talk about your background. You want to talk about your upbringing and how you were raised and yeah. This we hear it all the way from California to New York and everything in between. Everybody got a story to tell. Everybody got a story to tell on YouTube, whether it's real or fake. Whether it's the United States of America, the United Kingdom, Canada, Portugal, Japan, wherever, where, it don't even make a difference. The Dominican Republic, it don't make a difference. It's global. Everybody got a story, and you want to make your story sound good to where you can get 1 subscriber, 10 subscribers, 20, 30, 50, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, a million. That's your purpose. You want to get them subscribers. That's your clientele. That's your audience. That's who is buying your product every time you drop a video. Create a short, go live. That is who's buying your product, your audience. What you're giving them is what they're buying. Either it's going to be real or fake, but you care? As long as you can get that like, as long as you can get that subscription, do you really care what your audience has to say about your product? You just trying to get your clout up, your status up to where you can use your sub counts over YouTube, over Instagram, over TikTok. You trying to use your sub counts and your followers and jumble it all together to go get a brand deal or a sponsorship somewhere. You trying to use your influence to get more money put in your pocket. I mean, aren't you? Aren't you trying to get more money? So you gonna jumble all your social media up and all your little physical products, your little e-commerce store. You're gonna try to jumble everything up and make some money off of it. You're gonna get your little sponsorship deals here and there. I done seen so many Teach Hanley and Manscaped commercials, folks sponsoring them, and I see it all. So we're not gonna say you're not trying to get no sponsorship deals, you're not trying to get the brand deals, you're not trying to. Every time somebody click this link, you get 10 cent. Like you're trying to bundle up your influence, your clout, and your status to get more money. That's the name of the game, ain't it? And then when you get your deals in place, now you got more money. Now you can create more products on your end. Now you create more products on your end. Because yeah, even though we got a deal together, even though we rocking together, we cool and all that right here, I want to create my own product too to sell to the same people you selling to. So now you got money to create your products. You got money to create more courses and more t-shirts and more cups or jogger pants or whatever you got for sale. Now you got more money to create that on the other end. That's cool. You're getting money. You're getting money. And then you get a little profit off these products right here. You get money over here on these deals because you capitalize what you can say and what you can do on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. Capitalized on it off your content. You done made the money. You got the deals in place. Now you're getting that money coming in. Now you're able to do more over here, create more products to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? And then you're making a little profit. Now, this is the thing. When I watch certain videos of how certain YouTubers that had millions of followers were making millions of dollars, all of a sudden fall flat on their face, they broke. When they complain about $10,000 a month ain't enough, they literally going out their mind trying to get that old thing back, trying to get that spotlight back on. I've been told y'all, attention is a hell of a drug. Hollywood is a hell of a drug. And once you get that first little taste of that first little viral video, that first little short that go do 100,000 out the gate. Once you go viral that one good time, you want to get it right back. That's why you constantly going in the lab. That's why you constantly creating content over and over and over again, because you want to go viral again. You got to hit that dopamine and got to you. You're trying to make another move. You're trying to do something else. You're trying to do something else, and then you get to stressing yourself out. You get to stressing yourself out trying to get that hit back. You're stressing yourself trying to get that hit back. And you kind of creating more and more because you need that hit, you need the hit, you need that hit. But the whole time you searching for that hit, what are you doing with the money you're making besides showing off new cars and showing off new houses and showing off watches you can only wear once, buying rare Jordans and rare shoes that you can't wear nowhere? Are you really investing? Are you really making moves with the money you making? I know you're flexing. I know you're flexing. I see what you're driving there. You done upgraded. Congratulations. What are you doing outside of upgrading your ride? You went from a 2-bedroom apartment to a 5-6-bedroom house with 75 bathrooms. Like, why you need 75 bathrooms? There's only one ass. You want to get 7 cars, you can only drive once. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing besides buying all these assets that don't make you no money? What are you literally doing? What are you really buying assets that's making money? Them liabilities. They don't. Soon you drive that car off the showroom floor, it lose value. All this, even jewelry lose value. Them Jordans, they lose value. That's why the resale market be so up and down. That's why companies like StockX had to push out fake Jordans, allegedly. They had to push out fake products, allegedly. Because ain't nobody really buying nothing in the resale markets. You spend all this money on this new Bentley and can't sell it. You're gonna lose money on the resale because you can't get what you got. You can't get what you paid for. You gotta get whatever they're gonna give you. So that's a part of hip hop that y'all used to. Is the buying the things, buying the chains and buying the cars and buying the clothes and popping bottles every night and doing that and that third. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I myself have my own vices. But what are you doing outside of your vices? What are you doing outside of having all these different women around you? What are you doing outside of being a typical average hood dude? Are you really doing research on here? Are you really investing in the right stocks? Are you really investing in crypto? You feel what I'm saying? Are you trying to make some more money? Cause them products, like with the game being so saturated, with everybody trying to do this, that, and the 30, you'll be lucky to get a nice little audience a nice little consumer base that's gonna buy your shirts if they reasonably priced, if they look good. You'll be lucky to get a consistent base, but you gotta come up with consistent products. You gotta stay coming up with consistent ideas in order for your t-shirt business to actually boom, for your clothing line to actually boom. You gotta keep on coming up with new ideas if you're talking about making apps and other platforms. And you gotta constantly come up with new ideas. You gotta constantly come up with new entertainment skits and this, that, and the third. You gotta constantly come up with that because people will buy it, people will invest in it, people will take their time to watch your content, people will take time to buy your clothes. But you gotta keep coming up with it. And eventually we all burn out. And while the whole time you've been creating all this content and you've been creating all these physical goods and all that right there, have you been taking care of yourself on the back end? Have you been stashing money away in these other investments that when your physical products start moving, when you can't get a dime off your coffee mug anymore? Because what's the thing? The Stanley Cups, give it a couple more months and Stanley Cups will be no longer a trend. Remember the Yeti cups? How everybody had to have a Yeti cup? Yeah. Same rules apply. Everybody gotta have a Stanley Cup right now until don't nobody want a Stanley Cup. Then it's on to the next one. Are you literally just looking for the next hottest thing and cash in and get a couple of dollars, and once it die down, you straight? You got your little money now with it. What you gonna do with it? You gonna fake it till you make it to the next big thing come along and you gonna try to invest in that, or you gonna put some money away to the side that's gonna make more money too? Are you gonna invest some money? Are you gonna try to live off 20, 30% of what you made? 10% of what you done got in your pocket? To where you living off the bare minimums in your pocket, but you got a big bank on the back end. You got money, making money in these stocks and crypto. Do you got money making money in your real estate? Are you making enough money to where you see a potential investment and you have enough money to invest in somebody else? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Because a lot of hip hop guys do this. A lot of Pookies and Ray Rays do this. The ones y'all call Pookies and Ray Rays. A lot of Pookies and Ray Rays got their thing set up. They money set up to where they just is liquid and they got money. They net worth is just as much as some of these high value dudes. They ain't dumb. They kind of smart. Everybody that go to college ain't no genius. It is what it is. But the only thing I can really say is don't look at no street dude and say he just a street dude, don't know nothing. He probably worth more than you. Go check his portfolio. Go dollar for dollar and see who come out on top. And with that being said, I'm gone. I'll holler at y'all.